Welcome. For this mindfulness practice, we're going to be getting in touch with our emotions. So it's especially helpful to find a relaxed, connected position. So let your body rest into the chair. Let your nervous system slow down a little. We're going to be learning how to first identify emotions and then to open to them and to be self-compassionate to whatever experience arises. So, to begin, see if you can just put a hand on your heart and bring some awareness to the sensations, the experience in the center of your chest. And what we're going to do as we just begin with some gentle breathing is we're actually going to invoke in ourselves some experience that's happened recently that is just slightly agitating. So we don't want something that's terrible, just something that can bring up a little bit of tension. I'm sure you have one or two you can think of, but just choose something recently, something kind of annoying, frustrating, maybe with a colleague or a student, maybe a slight conflict, and see if you can picture this in your mind, imagining what happened, how you felt. And we have the amazing capacity in our human psyche that just by picturing this, just by thinking of it, you probably have some actual experience in your body already. So under your hand, in your chest, maybe in your stomach, maybe in your shoulders, see if you can feel any tension, any emotion that arises. So again, picturing something that's happened recently, something frustrating, annoying, not terrible, but something that's come up that is a little triggering. Picturing it, picturing the person, people involved, thinking about the specifics of the drama. And as you picture that, see if you can actually feel in your body the physical experience in the body. Is there heat? Is there tightness? Is there heaviness? Is there a particular emotion that you know, anxiety, sadness? And see if you can really spend some time exploring the map of the emotional experience. So once again, you can keep just kind of picturing in your mind, and by doing that, you're kind of stirring up the emotional experience, picturing what happened, thinking about it, letting your mind whirl around on it, what you wished you said, what you did say, what happened. And then tracking down into your body. See what you feel. Does the breath go faster? Does the stomach tighten? What happens inside the body? And see if you can be present to the physical sensations inside the body without trying to get rid of them, to change them, but just to be present with them, to notice them, to understand the details, the texture of the emotional experience. So one more time, see if you can think about this situation. And this time as you're doing it, thinking about it, see if you can really get close to the physical sensation, the emotional experience in the body. Where does the tightness rise? What's the shape of it? How wide, if it's in the shoulders, how wide is it? If it's a sense of sadness, where is that sadness? What are the different sensations that the sadness is made out of? Really mapping the feeling of the memory, of the experience. And if you let the thoughts go, the experience go, see if you can just be with the experience in your body. What's there now, the residue of this experience? Is there still some tightness? Is there still some heat? And see if you can put the hand on the chest, maybe a hand on the belly, and just spend a minute or so bringing a sense of acceptance and care to whatever got stirred up, recognizing that just with a thought, those emotions are able to be stirred back up. And this happens to us throughout the day, external experiences, internal memories, stirring up the pot of our emotional experience. And then our practice is to come back to this sense of care. And you can picture as if you're holding a little child that's crying, or just picturing holding yourself, holding your own emotional experience, holding yourself as a child. And just spending a moment feeling your breath, feeling your body, feeling whatever emotions are there. And anytime the mind wants to run away, to get away from it, see if you can open up some space, a sense of care and patience with whatever's happening inside of you. Taking a few more breaths each time you breathe in, breathing in and noticing the map of the emotion, map of sensation. Every time you exhale, breathing out a sense of letting go of any trying to change, and a sense of resting into yourself, accepting yourself as you are. A couple more breaths, breathing in, noticing whatever the whole field of your experience, emotional experience, every exhale, accepting, resting, holding yourself as you are. Thank you for this practice, and throughout the rest of this session, see if you can continue to track this emotional experience in yourself, bringing your compassion.